Welcome to Off the Record. I'm Sharon Stewart. Today we're talking local music with G.E. Long, also known as Gregory Long, guitarist, singer, songwriter, and founder of Lone Crow Rebellion. And now he's out with new music from the G.E. Long Band. The album is called Ain't No Rain, and it's got that working man's blues feel, real stories, gritty guitar, and songs about getting through. Even if blues isn't usually your thing, local music is always worth making room for. Here's my conversation with G.E. Long on Off the Record. Got Greg Long in the studio from the G.E. Long Band. Now, I was wondering when I heard about the band, you still have one foot in the blues, but obviously both feet are still in the blues.
Well, it's blues rock, and Americana.
Americana,
mostly
too.
Blues rock and Americana.
Well, I was checking out your website, and your website talks about how you want to preserve the blues and you want to share it with young people. Mm-hmm. So who turned you on to the blues first?
I don't know. I was just totally attracted to B.B. King when I was a kid.
Really?
I can remember my parents when B.B. King was, on a show or something, coming up and get me out of bed so I could come down and watch him and then put me back to bed.
And then what? You wanted your own Lucille and
Yeah, I followed the path of guitar. I was just always attracted to it. There was an old silver 10 12 string at my grandmother's house that was left there by somebody, and I used to drag it out and beat on it.
Was it the music or was it the words or just the whole package
whole
of B.B.
thing.
King?
Well, all music, but
Yeah.
B.B. King's just
Right.
There's something larger than life when you're young and see somebody,
I'm just kind of surprised because so your parents are the one who turned you on to B.B. King.
Well, I was turned on to that kind of thing to begin with.
Okay.
So they would just kind of
They knew you liked it.
Hey, B.B. King's on TV.
Well, B.B. will be proud of you for keeping the blues alive.
Keep trying that. I like to follow a lot of artists like Joe Bonamassa, who does the same thing. Just saw Kenny Wayne Shepherd.
Yes.
Wonderful show. Support that way too, and I go to a lot of shows.
Yeah, and get inspired, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So the thing about the blues too is a lot of storytelling, and you say there's always a story to tell.
Always a story to tell. It doesn't matter if I'm doing the blues or like an Americana. Typically, it's blues rock, like 60 to 70%, and 30-40% of the slower stuff is Americana. But there's always a place to tell a story. Real or imagined, but tell somebody a story. Keep them hooked till the end. So,
how do you come up with these stories? Are they life influenced? Or you just said you make them up sometimes?
Sometimes, you'll find a memory. I did a song with the other band called Coltrane Blues, which was about my grandfather and his experience with coal mines in the area. And I have another one coming out with a new band that I'm working on right now that has to do with it was inspired by my grandfather's situation.
Yeah, I think of that song, by the way, Coltrane Blues, every time I see the train going by to Falls Creek.
Good.
I do. I think of you. So
I left a memory.
and Grandpa would be proud too, huh?
So whatever, it's just kind of somehow you're riding around mowing the grass, listening to music or something, and a hook jumps in your head. Next thing you know, you got a chorus, and then you're starting to tell a story, and one thing leads to another. I got a phone full of lyrics.
In notes, I'm sure.
Notes, and that's just where it comes from. You just see something, or current events. One thing about the state of the country, there's all sorts of influence.
I kind of picked up on that one about loving each other and brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
I forgot what song it was I was listening to on.
Rain.
What's that?
Ain't no rain.
Ain't no rain. That's it.
And that's the whole point. Ain't
that's
no
it.
Rain.
Right.
People turn a blind eye.
I felt like that was pretty fresh.
Yeah.
So I like that too. I like that you incorporate that, bringing everybody together.
Yes.
That we need that.
We do need that.
So speaking of the blues, though, a lot of people don't really, I don't know, maybe they do or they don't really think about it, but the blues, the language of the blues, man, rain can mean so much,
Right. Most people don't even realize they're listening to the blues, especially people who like classic rock. Because a lot of your classic rock albums,
the best rock comes from blues space.
From blues, and you might find that if you turn over one of your favorite classic albums, you'll find that the band only wrote 2 songs on it. The rest of them are blues covers that they reinvented.
Right. Especially the British bands like Zeppelin and Stones.
I was just going to say Zeppelin. Stones started out as a blues band.
Well, there it is, back to rock and roll history. It was England that picked up on the Delta blues.
Right.
We were listening to England, Isn't that weird?
Well, it is kind of weird. They say if you're ever going to make it huge, you're going to make it in Europe first. And then we discover, we found this great European band.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm an American.
Yeah, right here in our own backyard. So we had some good stuff going on.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, so, founder and songwriter of Lone Crow Rebellion. So, what did you want to talk about this, or I mean, I could scrap this.
It's just on a hiatus right now.
On a okay.
It's my band. My name, my music,
right,
and stuff. It's just sometimes you need to take a little break and let things get fresh again. And, I've been wanting to do this and got inspired to do it by I was up in Canada and got a chance to play on a stage up there solo and thought, well, hey, let's try it.
Right.
I got a bunch of songs I'm not going to use.
Is this your first solo?
This is the first time I put my own name out front.
Wow.
Even though the other bands I've been
You don't feel naked, huh?
I do kind of sometimes.
Yeah.
But once I got it going, I had some friends reach out that I've played with before and said, hey, we'd like to support you on that. And it made putting a power trio together pretty easy.
Oh, okay. So who's the power trio?
Steve Wick from the area, a longtime bass player. He's been around for a long time. He's a great bass player. And a younger guy named Adam Moore, who's from the Musical Moore family in Clearfield, very talented drummer. We just started rehearsing and have our set list put together for playing originals, along with, we're going to do a Stevie Ray Vaughan salute to his music along with the original stuff. And go back out and hit some theaters.
Do you have any dates yet on that?
I don't have any dates yet.
Okay.
The band just started rehearsing. So
all right.
I'd say let's look for fall.
Okay.
Okay. Last year we did a tour around the area, mostly Pennsylvania. With the Juke House Bombers. I don't know if you knew that.
I saw your posts.
Yeah, and it went very well. It grew and grew and grew, and the theaters really appreciated it, and we started filling some pretty good seats.
Cool.
So we're going to try the same thing again.
Then you don't have to worry about weather and the outdoor festival things, right?
Yeah, and we're not a bar band. If you want to go out and have fun with your friends and play bar music and dance for dancers, that's great. You should do it,
Right.
But to work on original material, you got to keep it out front, and you want listeners in the seat.
So you got the power trio. Now, tell us about Kate Maturko. I mean, her voice.
Katie, I met
is awesome.
She was working with my wife here in DuBois. She's actually from down towards Philadelphia, and she moved back here, and we corresponded back and forth, and used a Google Drive and went back and forth.
Oh, okay, that's how you produced it. Then
how we produced it, and I just asked for some backing tracks, so she sang the whole way through to give me a couple tracks to work with, and I thought, man, that sounds good. Just let her sing along,
right?
So we did that. And of course, she's a classically trained violinist.
I was gonna say, does she have blues influence too? Or?
No, she's the one that told me. She says
you brought it out of her though.
Years ago, Lone Crow Rebellion was a power trio, and my wife said you should have her come over and play. I said, "There's no violin in the blues." Well, she came over one day. And she says, "I could put a violin on the blues."
Yeah.
So we started playing stuff, and she was amazing. And I got to use it on some of the early recordings. She's just amazing. She's got an amazing voice. She plays in a string band called the Lost Cricket String Band down east, down around Doylestown.
Okay.
So if you look her up, you might find some stuff on YouTube about her. She did a great job. I was very happy.
Your music is like you sit at a crossroads. So blues, rock, Americana. Do you think about that when you write your songs?
I do.
Okay, you try to keep it.
Yeah, technically blues is Americana music.
Right.
So it's not too hard to blend the two together. Americana, you can kind of go that southern bluesy sound.
Yeah.
Or you can go a little more to the countryside.
Right.
And I kind of sit in the middle when I do an Americana song. So the blues is still in.
Do you think maybe you were like reincarnated from back then? I mean, what could have brought this out of you, huh?
It's the way, it's just my personality. We're all born with something, and that's who I am.
Right. That's so cool. The blues can sound, sad, happy, sometimes all of that in the same song. So do you look to write a sad song? Do you look to write?
Well, I don't like to write negative songs.
Okay.
So even when, if it is a complaint song or a protest song. You keep a positive spin on it.
Right.
But no, I don't. It just depends on the song. I got a song on here called Who's Eyeing Up Our Happy Home, which is a sad song. It's very bluesy.
Who's Eyeing Up Our Happy Home? That's a cheating song, isn't it?
Yeah, a cheating song. Well, not necessarily cheating, but somebody's looking to break up a happy home.
Yeah.
That's what the song's about. An example, Drowning in Shallow Water is a Delta sounding song. It has to do with how hard everybody works.
That's what I was going to say too. You got the working man blues, too. You know, probably not hard for you to
Not
pull
hard.
that up.
I'm actually, this is all I do now.
Oh,
So I've
really?
given up
That's
my
good.
career work.
Yay. But you had to,
But
you
I
know?
had to.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking corporate America, but I'm not a corporate America person. I think people deserve a little better.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's something that, everybody can relate to, though.
Right.
No matter what they do.
Right.
White collar, blue collar.
I mean, I hate to say it. Everybody says if you find a job you love, you never work a day in your life. But you really don't make enough money usually either to have the nice things. I mean, your peace and solitude is probably priceless, but
yeah, right. Well, that's great. You can just focus on your art.
That's all I do.
You got your albums for sale, right? Are you selling them yet, or
we're not selling the physicals yet? These are my promos.
Oh, okay.
I would like to point out on the back, right above the barcode, you will find 40 Watt Music, which is kind of a record label, but not a record label that I'm doing.
Your own?
It's my own
thing.
It's more or less a trademark right now. The whole point of it is to help other artists. If there's anything that you need.
Like if they want to record a song.
If you want to record, if you need help understanding how to record it yourself at home.
Wow.
If you're looking for other musicians hey, I need a bass player. I can play it, or I can find somebody to play it for you.
So you're going to be, it's going to be like the hub.
Yeah, it's going to be a
That's
musician's
cool.
hub. It's more, I don't really want it to be a record label, but I want it to be something that really supports other artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Doesn't matter what kind of music they
I don't care
do.
what
Okay. Wow. Because, we don't have a bunch of recording studios around here.
No.
Most of them are in people's basements, you know?
So mine's in my basement. I have a small studio, which is actually probably pretty small for a lot of full band situations. The nearest place to get a good professional studio that I can think of is Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And which
it's going to cost you.
It's going to cost you, and if you put that money into the equipment, then you have the equipment. You don't have to say, "Hey, it's midnight. I got a song in my mind, and I want to go record it." You're not going to drive to Pittsburgh and be half asleep when you get there. You can do it at home.
Oh, I was going to say, can we call you at midnight?
No, I had enough of that.
I thought you were going to say that. Greg, you've lost your mind now.
Yeah, no, I'm not going there.
Okay.
So I mean, I encourage people to put their own studios together. I mean, for very minimal amount of money, probably less than a day's recording session, you can actually put something together in a spare room in your house.
Sure, you
that
can.
Will get you by.
You don't even need the whole room.
No,
you just need the corner and a laptop and a
Yeah.
microphone.
If you have a question about something, you can text me or email me.
Wow.
Mainly email me, and I'll give you some ideas or point you on to some people that can help you.
I think that's great that you want to keep the blues alive, and you'd also like to, share it with younger people. So that's the way you keep it alive.
Right.
Do you get a lot of questions from young people? I mean, have you?
Not really. They seem to enjoy it, though. They seem to have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't even care if it's the blues. If it inspires you to go take a guitar lesson,
right,
then I did my job.
Sometimes all you need is just to plant the seed, and then later on it might grow after we're all long and gone, you know?
Right.
It's like, hey, that guy turned me on to a blues riff,
right.
Let's bring that back.
It takes to get people being people again and be amongst people and want to present something to people.
So you brought your brotherhood slogan to your music studio. I think that's very cool.
Right.
So no shows until fall, right?
Probably
you don't
not
really
until
have anything.
fall.
What if somebody wants to book you? I mean, maybe they're listening and thinking,
Well, you could send something to the email, and I'll see what I can work out. It just depends on what it is. We're sticking to theaters and music festivals and a couple of music halls.
Music festivals? Any around here?
Nothing.
Not yet.
Right yet.
Okay.
Like I said, we're just.
It's been pretty quiet around here lately,
It
huh?
has.
That was a long, hard winter,
It was a tough one, but I got a lot of stuff accomplished.
I guess you did,
space,
right, in your studio, yeah. So you're on Spotify.
We're on all
the platforms.
All the platforms.
iTunes, we can download you there.
Yeah, iTunes, Amazon Music, you can download it there.
And thank you for the CDs that you've given us here, too.
Absolutely.
So if somebody wants to get a copy of your demo, can they reach out to you, too? Or?
They can. I'm not quite ready to release these out like that. These are giveaways for you guys to take care of.
Well, they look great to me. I mean...
And, I would say first show or getting closer to midsummer, I'll probably have more CDs and some vinyl ready to go.
And your website, we can check you out there too, right?
www.gelongsband.com.
Oh, and the video that you've you're in audio video.
Yeah, you can see all the songs on YouTube Music or on just YouTube. Plus, if you do the YouTube thing, subscribe and the new music videos be popping up there. There's one there now.
Well, I have a feeling that even though, this is your main job, you're probably working even harder than you did in your day job.
No,
Do you ever? No?
This isn't work at all.
Really?
Yeah, I can
It's
do
probably a 24-hour-a-day job, though.
Yeah.
You're constantly thinking, I'm sure, of
I've got it down to the point where I can sit down and be pretty proficient at something and, get it knocked out pretty quick and put a demo together and then work from there.
Yeah, I'm happy for you on your solo
thank you.
Career now. And, keep up with us. Let us know when you got a show coming up or, share your information with us here. And
absolutely.
Really good to talk to you again on Off the Record, Greg.
Oh, man, it's great to be here. I'm glad you do what you do.
Thank you. Ain't No Rain coming up.
All righty.
Okay. Greg Long. Hey, thanks a lot. That's Greg Long on Off the Record. You can find more details about the G.E. Long Band and their new album, Ain't No Rain, at gelongband.com. And if you're a local artist interested in being featured on the podcast, send me an email at sharon@7mountainsmedia.com. Support local artists, stream the songs, share the music, and go to the shows and keep local music alive. We're going to close this podcast out with a cut from Ain't No Rain by the G.E. Long Band. It's the title track. Thanks for listening to Off the Record.
Ain't no rain, ain't no rain falling round here. Ain't no rain, ain't no rain, ain't no rain. Oh, the skies are clear. Can't you see we're all sisters and brothers? Put away the past, Lord, and love one another. Ain't no rain, no, there ain't no rain. See the children playing in the street. You can't figure out why there's shoes on their feet. Ain't no rain, ain't no rain falling round here. Ain't no rain, ain't no rain. No, the skies are clear. Can't you see we're all sisters and brothers? Put away the past, Lord, and love one another. Ain't no rain, no, there ain't no rain.
Can't you hear that, baby? Right from its bed. Mom works 3 jobs but can't keep her family fed.
Ain't no rain,
falling round here.
ain't no rain,
Ain't no rain.
no, the skies are clear. Can't you see we're all sisters and brothers? Put away the past, Lord, and love one another. Ain't no rain, no, there ain't no rain, ain't no rain falling around here. Ain't no rain, no, the skies are clear. See that man sleeping